Let me see something. Let me see if y'all can hear me. I'm back live. I don't know what's going on with my bio, though. I don't know what's going on with the bio on this YouTube. Testing. Okay, I can. Y'all can hear me. Perfect. Testing. Yeah, I'm back. Y'all can hear me. Perfect. Had to put my headphone in and. Yeah, I'm back. You probably hear echo. 'Cause that's my. Finally found my speaker to my computer. Yeah, now I can get busy now. Yeah. Finally found my speaker to my computer. All right. Good shit. We get busy with it. Let's get the fuck out of here. Make sure you check out the EP. Make sure you check out the music. We live with it. Let's look at something about the Breakfast Club real fast. What they were saying. So I keep calling me. I keep getting the same phone call, bro. Like that shit crazy. Let's see what they talking about big meats and shit.
I got this. Loan Falcon! There's a better way to get a fast small business loan. Go to OnDeck.com, and if approved, get your funds as soon as the same day. Your loan is on deck.
Let's click on to that.
Your future is at your fingertips. Take advantage
Fuck
of the
these
flexibility
commercials, huh?
and diversity.
Big Meech is home, y'all.
He not
Well,
even home.
technically, sort of, kind of ish, right? So yesterday, it popped up on the BOP website that Demetrius Flannery, aka Big Meech, was released from federal prison. So when this happened, of course, online started going crazy. People, like honestly, I think people were calling me as if something happened, like something. I don't get phone calls like this unless something bad happens. People were blowing my phone up. So when you looked into it, I spoke to a source who said yes, he was released from BOP custody as far as federal prison, but all they could tell at the time was there are conditions to his release. So I'm like, okay, conditions to
He
a
ain't
release
free.
like that, you did all these years in prison normally means you go to a halfway house. They're about to, you're still technically. So what happens is he left federal prison in Florida, and then he's going to be finishing out his sentence in a halfway house. He was transferred on Tuesday from SCI Coleman to a low security confinement overseen by the BOP. The
So
BOP has this office in Miami. It's like a residential reentry management office.
the
So they
halfway
run
house.
these programs to help you transition back into
He in the
the
halfway
community.
house, y'all.
Yeah, into
He still got
society.
a
He's
year.
expected to be released from the halfway house in January of 2016, and that's according to the Federal Bureau of Prisons. But his attorney to happen. Like earlier this year,
I don't know if y'all
his
hear me. I
sentence
got a
was
phone call.
reduced
My
5
volume getting
years
fucked up.
because she's been up with like laws as they change. And Brittany Barnett, first of all, she's amazing. The work that she does, the Buried Alive Project, she fights for people who are serving excessive time for nonviolent crimes. So she's been on it. So she got this sentence lowered by 3 years, but she's been saying
Dang, she got it lowered by 3 years. She got a good ass attorney.
out of this halfway house even before that
Big
time
Meech got he got a good ass attorney. She got 3 years off this shit.
in 2005. He was sentenced in 2008 to 30 years in prison on charges related to drug trafficking and money laundering. But Brittany says that she is overjoyed. She sent us a statement. She says she's overjoyed that Demetrius Flannery is finally 20 years behind bars. 2 decades is incredibly a long time. He's out, but millions more remain trapped inside. There's still so much work to be done. We need to push for real change. He's done his time to focus on personal growth and transformation, and now
Yeah, Big Meech's older now. He ain't on that type of shit no more.
Yeah, Big Meech has grown so much, because of the BMF TV show, because
Big
of all the
Meech.
documentaries. He's been mentioned in so many records. His son, Little Meech, because of the BMF TV show, so his name is heavy, even amongst people who didn't know him.
For sure.
And he'll be able to leave. Usually they require him to work, to have some type of job to work. And I'm sure with all the people that he knows, he'll be able to work anywhere. So
I mean, his job will be to be big, right?
Yeah.
Because you think about his story. I'm sure that he's learned a lot over the last 20 years. I'm sure that he doesn't want people to make a lot of the same mistakes that he made. So he might be out here on his wallow.
100%.
You know?
Yep.
I am excited to see. Well, first of all, that's crazy you said that because someone said we might have another wallow on our hands. But I'm excited to also see like the work that I know he's going to do something with 50 Cent. I'm excited to see what that will be.
Oh yeah, he gonna be doing. 50 Cent got money for him.
This time, like they're really
50 Cent got a bag for Big Meech. I'm gonna say this: when Big Meech get fully out of jail, everybody's gonna want to interview with him. Flag, Flag gonna be the #1 person that's gonna want to interview with him. Flag gonna reach out. I'm sure Flag already got an interview already booked. He better have his bank account booked because Big Meech is gonna be charging people a whole lot of money for an interview. He'll be charging people a whole like maybe 100,000 or more for an interview. He gonna be ripping people interviews. So Flag, I know you're gonna be listening. To what's going on with Beach when he get out of jail, and I'll see some clips and shit like that Flag trying to put out. Yo, shit about to get real. What up, bro? What up, bro? He said Trump 2024. That's what it do, man. What it do, bro? We over here cooling. Yeah, I'm still in Florida, man. I'm still in Florida. For now.
In his security, so they're not releasing certain.
Everybody hit the like button.
He'll be why he's saying all that type of stuff. But I'm sure in the next week, less than a week, we will hear about what his actual conditions are, probation. You know what I mean? So yeah, and then let me tell y'all some of the reactions online. I think it was the funniest part of all of this. Somebody said Big Meech built the empire, fed the streets, got locked up.
Yeah, we didn't get that. That hit that bad with the hurricane. You got hit with the category though.
Who tweeted that?
That was funny.
Dang, Charlamagne.
Yeah, people like that don't get into heaven, so I don't even know why you put something like that.
That was funny.
You don't care nothing about heaven.
I jumped.
All right, well, you'll see us at the Super Bowl party. You'll be looking up from hell while we at our Super Bowl party.
They said Meech don't even know how. These are all shout out to the Shade Room. They gather these weeks.
Hey,
Meech don't even know how to work a phone and know if he's home. We gotta wait for the video to come out on VHS.
Yeah, even you liked it since 2008. And the internet wasn't popular in 2008.
Yeah, he don't know how to work a phone.
He ain't that far behind. Stop playing games with him like that. Stop playing games with Big Meech like he. Okay, you people gotta understand too. When you go to jail, that shit preserves you. Like he ain't stupid. It ain't talking about he don't know how to use a cell phone.
Now moving on, this news is not as bright and vibrant at all. Liam Payne.
Charlamagne is such a scrub. Facts. He always gossiping and stuff, right?
One Direction was what group? What song did they sing?
Oh, your homie from One Direction died. Rest in peace to him, man. Rest in peace to homie from One Direction and shit. He died. It doesn't look you're beautiful. I know this one place at my job. Salute, Big B back. Salute. Yeah, we back. Everybody make sure you hit that like button. I appreciate it. He went One Direction, slapped on the ground. Oh my God. You say he went One Direction. That's messed up. That is messed up. Yeah, he fell from a balcony, right? He fell from a balcony. From a third-story balcony he fell from. That is crazy. He fell from second or what did they say? Third story? God damn.
No, they don't even have it fully. They mix it with other songs. You Don't Know You're Beautiful. But anyway.
I fell in love with the best song ever because it was on the Kids Box CD that we listened to. And that best song.
Yeah, he fell.
I don't even know. I don't know.
I can't get jiggy to that.
Well, the rest of the world can. One Direction is a huge group.
Yeah, I know one.
Have you
I
ever
know
wondered
pretty
how
well.
the world's currencies are traded?
Here we go with
The foreign
Forex.
exchange market,
I'm
also
already
known as the Forex
fucking
market.
with the stock market. I don't care about no One Direction. Mofo never done nothing for me. Yo, facts.
Well,
I had to look up the group because I forgot what songs they even sung. I know 2 songs. That's only because of my job.
Okay. Well, anyway, because
everybody hit that like button.
Celebrating One Direction is one thing, but right now a lot of One Direction fans are not celebrating because Liam Payne, who was a star from the group, passed away yesterday after falling from his hotel balcony. He was in Argentina.
How did he fall?
So the former One Direction star passed away, and there were several witnesses at the hotel who saw this. He was staying at a hotel, and he was on the third floor of the hotel. It's called the Casa Sar
How the fuck he
Palermo
fell?
Hotel.
He must have been drunk or
Now,
something.
all of the reports do not know whether this fall off of the hotel floor was intentional or if this was an accident.
Do they know if it was a push, or they said it was no malice?
They don't know yet.
Okay.
Only thing that has
That's
been
suspicious,
confirmed so
y'all.
far from sources that were close to the situation to TMZ is that Liam and his girlfriend Kate had checked into the another hotel in Argentina on September 30th. They posted several social media posts. People were reposting those yesterday, like while he was just on Snapchat. And then and they were having fun on vacation. And then she left Argentina on the 14th, but Liam stayed and he checked into this hotel, the Casa Sor Hotel. Now they're saying that someone at the hotel called.
They said they can't blame it on Suge Knight. Yeah, you know Suge Knight. Suge Knight, he know throwing people off about it. Then he tried to do that to what's his name? Ice Baby and shit, Vanilla Ice.
So people don't really
Tried to put him over a balcony.
know what happened. It's like you had.
I heard he's still making money off that song too, Ice Baby. He's still making money off that song, Suge Knight and shit.
You know, he's falling floors, you know, off the hotel balcony.
That's crazy, y'all. What a death.
He had struggles with drugs and alcohol too, right?
Yeah.
Everybody got struggles.
He dealt with a couple different things.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, homie.
There were reports too that he had like smashed his laptop.
Vanilla Ice and shit.
Back to his room from that hotel. So there was something going on.
Suge Knight like hanging them white boys off the balcony. Yo, facts, right? Suge Knight, he used to be that motherfucker back in the day. Everybody used to be. You see, Suge Knight used to go the other direction. You see Suge Knight back in the day. Suge Knight was that beast in the music industry. You see Suge Knight, you run the other way. I mean, nobody wanted no altercations with Suge Knight back in the 90s and early 2000s. So it was crazy.
Very, 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 very.
Now his ass is locked up for mad years too. Everybody locked up. Hell up now. That should be the shit. I know a little bit of One Direction.
I don't know what's happening.
All right. Thank you for just with the mess for more.
I don't understand what's happening.
Now when we come back, we have front page news. Morgan Wood and then Sister Soldier will be joining us. What you remember? I know right now you're like.
Yo, he funny, huh? No, he funny, huh? Trying to put the camera back on me for a quick second. They always gonna be trashing somebody's name and shit. Then T.I.'s son, his ass just got locked up and shit. T.I.'s son always in trouble. His ass is always in trouble, huh? Then he just have a son. Then T.I.'s son King just have a son. His ass just get locked up. He a joke. He the last motherfucker that be having a kid. T.I.'s son speaks after getting released. His ass is a clown, boy. T.I.'s son is a clown. Not like his other sons. This son a clown. He want to live that bad boy life for some reason to be like his dad. Yeah, he trying to be more. And he grew up in the suburbs. So he wanted to go to the hood. He really wanted to be from the hood. I've never met somebody that wanted to be from the hood so much. I never met somebody that wanted to be from the hood so much. Let's see what think about him right here. Like I do not understand that. Like, the fuck wrong, cuz.
Creators and YouTubers, are you making the mistake of not monetizing your videos on other platforms? You're spending all this time.
Probably not, homie.
T.I.'s son, King.
King is a joke.
King Harris has been arrested. I'm not appearing in court and some other things connected to his actions. Put up the picture for mask. I actually feel. I feel for T.I. and
Man, hell no. They said, T.I. already addressed that. Like, look, he want to be bad. He been bad since he was a little kid. It's just in his blood, yo. Has nothing to do with rich, none of that. You feel me? This dude he just want to be bad. He just want to be a troublemaker. He wants to live that kind of lifestyle. Like I said, like you were saying, Big B, he wants to be like his dad. He got to understand his dad lived that lifestyle because he didn't have a choice. He came from Bankhead. You know what I mean? He had no choice but to live that kind of lifestyle, living selling drugs, shit. You know, T.I. put the work in so his sons don't have to live that kind of lifestyle. So he live in birds. That's kind of disrespectful to both the parents. You know what I mean? Both the parents, in the end, T.I., they both put a lot of work in throughout the years so their sons don't have to live that way. None of their kids don't have to struggle. And he's going backwards. And he just had a kid himself.
He's about to become a father for the first time.
He a clown, huh?
Look at his background.
He a clown, bro.
WSBTV King,
Somebody staying on
born
business.
Clifford King Joseph Harris III,
His name
was
Clifford,
pulling out
y'all.
of a gas station in the BMW on Monday, but nearly hit
Retarded
the
pause. Let's just say T reports that King, born Clifford King Joseph Harris the third. See, my name just like that. I can't even say I got a white name too. My name Richard. You know what I mean? His name Clifford was pulling out of a gas station in a BMW on Monday, but nearly hit an officer's vehicle. This motherfucker almost hit a cop. He almost hit a cop, y'all. Promoting the officer to pull him over while speaking with King. The officer not only smelled marijuana. Okay, well, marijuana. Okay, I thought marijuana was supposed to be legal. What state is this in? What state did this happen in? Like, I thought he would. That shit would have been legal. Because, you know, they don't really fuck with you for marijuana like this. I hate when they say the first thing they say is, Mary, we smelled marijuana. Like, nigga, man, like a cigarette nowadays, bro. That shit ain't no drugs, nigga. But not all this noticing the gun on his hip. This dude had a gun on his hip. And he the type of dude, like, on some real stuff, if he wanted to have a gun, if he didn't mess up record, he could have clearly had a firearms permit to carry a gun. But him, he want to be stupid and live a gangster lifestyle, you know, coming from suburbs with a silver spoon in his mouth that still want to be gangster. You know what I mean? I don't get these celebrity kids that want to be gangster. Like, why? Like, nigga, if my parents were rich, that's disrespectful to them, to all the work they put in for you to go backwards and get locked up. Like, that disrespects all the hard work that Tiny and Ti put in their whole life. You just disrespected your family and your newborn kid. What kind of father figure are you, King? You a clown.
While speaking with King, the officer not only smelled marijuana, but also noticed a gun on his hip, according to the report. Upon running his information,
He like run his mouth too much. That's why he had a gun. Oh yeah, King Pope. Somebody knock his skull off.
The report stated. Now let me be very clear. Georgia has basically a constitutional right to carry law.
I'm about to say he just so how he don't got a. I'm about to say he had to be somewhere down south. He had to be like a state ground state. I know he's from down south somewhere, Georgia, and like I don't know about the marijuana part down south, like when it comes to like Georgia and shit like that. But I know down here in Florida, they don't really mess with you like that too much with the marijuana. They can give you a ticket, but they don't really don't. They're not really looking to lock you up for no bud down here. I mean, if you got an asshole cop, they can. If you got a real asshole cop, they can. But most likely, they just throw it away or give you a ticket. You know what I mean? They don't really lock you up for no weed no more. That's a waste of jail time paperwork, locking somebody up for some damn weed.
Handgun.
That's the handgun that fucked him up.
Display of the handgun, while not required anymore in Georgia, is still a very safe thing to do. So if he has a gun or firearm, you put it in plain view. That used to be the way we did it by law until the law changed. I informed Mr. Harrison I would need to speak with him outside and open the
people clowns, y'all.
door. The station cited the police report is saying, quote, Ms. Harris was cooperative, and I removed the firearm from his hip with no issue. I then had Mr. Harris step out of the vehicle and I detained him by placing handcuffs on him. I escorted Mr. Harris to my patrol vehicle, to the pat down, and placed him into the rear of my vehicle. Two other individuals who were in the vehicle with King were charged with less than an ounce of possession of marijuana.
They still charging people for marijuana? They still charging people for marijuana. I thought we were past that shit.
2022, where he was charged with speeding, knowingly driving a motor vehicle on a suspended license, and driving under the influence of drugs. According
he ain't doing no real gangster shit.
The arraignment notice returned in September.
Like you said, Big B, he just all talk. He just want to live that gangster life. He ain't nowhere near being no gangster at all.
Was not notified about the scheduled arraignment, and a bench warrant was issued.
He ain't got no road charges though.
He was released.
Nigga got hard charges, speeding. Nigga got ticket charges and shit. He trying to be gangster with some ticket charges.
Some reaction from fans. So fans reacted with some with disappointment about King's behavior in the Hollywood.
Man, he always act that way, man. Man, King ass, man. King, he been acting that way. He been a little kid, bro. He always been the knucklehead of the family.
This type of life.
There's always one knucklehead of the family. Y'all know how it goes. Everybody always like, you know, the Jackson family had Latoya. You know what I mean? If y'all remember what Latoya was doing, Latoya back in it was accusing her dad of raping her and the family of doing this, stealing money. He's always that one person in the family that's trying to mess up everything. It's always that one person in the family. that one person in the family that's gonna take the family down with a dumbass case because he did something stupid, and knowing that his mom and dad's won like 80 mil or something like that, like off that case they won when they went to court for their daughters, somebody stealing their daughter's band image and made dolls out of them and sold them. And I think Tiny and T.I. they got like 70, 80,000. No, I mean 70, 80 mil. They got Ti don't got to rap no more. He not doing no more concerts. It's not enough money no more. He's already paid. He don't even have to do concerts no more. That's how paid Ti and Tiny is right now. He don't even got to do concerts no more. He don't have to tour. None of that shit no more. 'Cause most rappers still have to tour. That's how they get their money. 'Cause you end up running out of money if you don't go on tour. That's why you got so many like the Temptations. You know what I mean? Temptations that damn near they changed their group like 10 times and shit. You know what I mean? They changed their group like 10 times, still touring. That's how they get their money because they're not getting no. You're not getting money really off of your things like that. You know what I mean? You get your money from like you go on tour and shit like that. So, and I know King tried to do his music thing at one time, but his music ass.
His dad continuously tries to school him.
Man, his
And
dad
he
been trying to teach
continues
his ass
to
for years,
play
man.
the
He don't
role
want to
of a
learn.
ninja. A third person suggested that King's father was probably not in the vein to help King. She said Tip going to let him sit in there too.
He's trying to teach him a
T.I.
lesson.
efforts to help his son. The Break 'em Off rapper was on Instagram Live at the time when he said, if he got keep this ish up, he's going to prison. Ain't no way around it. Ain't nothing I'll be able to do about it. He said,
Yeah, you only can do
I
so
know
much.
that energy. I was that energy. I knew exactly how it's going to turn out. He said this previously during the post. T.I. also said that he's trying to discipline his son, raising him, but now it's up to King.
King a grown man now.
He got what was the punishment? Said did everything as a child.
He a grown man now. There's only so much you can do when it come to King. You can't keep schooling a grown man that just ain't gonna learn. You know what I mean? King, what, 20 some years old now? He ain't learning. He a dad himself now. You know what I mean? Like King he a knucklehead. King is a clown, huh? That nigga a knucklehead. Trump insults. Oh, see, I heard something about this. Trump's saying something about the
Why did Amazon
Detroit.
charge $20,000? Because I use Amazon AI. I'm show you later.
Yes, dog here today for Friday, October 11th. Go to the former president of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump. Oh, the mayonnaise is heavy with this one. Now,
He said the mayonnaise.
25 days away from the presidential election, and if you notice,
25 days
Donald
away,
Trump
yo.
and Kamala Devi Harris are spending a lot of
Shit
time
about to
in
get
battleground
crazy,
states.
y'all.
7 states usually decide the election. Those
Y'all ready
states
for the
are
election?
Arizona,
Hit the like button,
Georgia,
y'all.
Michigan, Nevada, North Carolina,
Hit the like
Pennsylvania, and
button.
Wisconsin. So over the next 25 days, you will see the candidates in those states a lot, especially Michigan and Pennsylvania, which is why I still don't understand why Tim Walz was picked over Shapiro. But who cares? In life, you must play with the cards you've been dealt. Now, Donald Trump was campaigning in Michigan today, and he was speaking to the Detroit Economic Club at the Motor City Casino, and he was doing what some would call rambling. But as he said on my guy Andrew Schultz's Flagrant 2 podcast, he was expressing his genius ability to weave. Can we hear him talk about his ability to weave first, Fred?
I do a thing called the weave. And there are those that are fair that say, this guy is so genius. And then others would say, oh,
Yeah, shit getting crazy, man. Shit getting crazy out here in this world.
You do it.
But Trump be messing up his campaign.
You need an extraordinary memory because you have to come back to where you started. Yes. A weave is only good.
He's be turning people against him. He be building too many enemies. That's the only bad thing. He talking shit about Haitians and Detroit.
And when you don't come back to where you started,
You're Biden.
then you're not.
He talking junk.
But the weave is the what?
Now, I played that because I want you to know the media knows what Trump does rambling. But as you can hear him explain, he's fully aware of what he's doing and what he's saying. So when we hear him say certain
He talking
things,
junk.
let's not believe he's just rambling. He means every word. So in Detroit, Trump was speaking at length about the threat he believes Vice President Kamala Harris poses to the U.S. if she wins. And
You said she lying?
Just take his
I'm not saying Trump don't lie, but he does say a lot of truth.
Well, it's not every day that a presidential candidate comes to a city to diss the same city standing in. That's exactly what the former president did this afternoon. Now, it's anyone's guess exactly how this will fare for him come November, but Detroiters have opinions.
The country is going to be like, you want to know the truth? It'll be like Detroit. Our whole country will end up being like Detroit if she's your president.
Disparaging remarks given by President Donald Trump on Wednesday at a campaign stop in the city has Detroiters up in arms. Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan tweeting, "Lots of cities should be like Detroit, and we did it all without Trump's help." Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer also chimed in, saying, "Keep Detroit out of your mouth, and you better believe Detroiters will
Detroit.
get this in November."
Detroit, what up though? If America turns into Detroit, that would be great. I mean, we'd have soul resilience. That's what the R on this hoodie I'm wearing stands for, resilience. Everybody who listens to us on WJLB in the beautiful Motor City, what's happening? Dropping the clues bombs for them. Okay, Michigan is a true battleground state, so yeah, Trump decided to come to Michigan and insult the largest.
How y'all feel about that though? Do y'all feel Trump is messing himself up with the antics and him rambling on about people? He might be messing up his campaign a bit. I was saying that on my yesterday live that this election is different than when he ran for president last time because he's sabotaging a lot of stuff with the suicide attempts, the attempts on his life, and him rambling on different nationalities, what they eat, just a lot of different stuff. He could be messing up his campaign a lot. So like, is he trying to give her a pass to win? Like, you know what I mean? That's the time he giving up.
And by the way,
it don't seem like he giving up that effort.
You saw what the mayor tweeted out. They just read that on the news report. You heard what Big Gretch said. Big Gretch said Detroit is the epitome of grit, defined by winners willing to get their hands dirty.
He said if Kamala wins, he said the whole world be like Detroit. What's up, Detroit?